Say it ain't so, Jigga.
Queen Bee may not be seeing her husband for a very long time. The cops have been all over Diddy's business lately, and in their...
Hey, what, puppy? Your life is in danger. Because you know the secrets. Who's involved in that little secret room you guys participate in.
Jay-Z ain't answering the phone?
I don't hear none of them who was at Diddy's shit toasting with that champagne every year. Having speeches with, man. Nobody speak up for this man or nothing.
Image yourself.
Now he's brought Jay-Z into the mix when he posted a picture of Jay-Z on a missing poster on a milk bottle with the caption, "Anybody seen Jay? LOL." Puff said
even alleged that he canceled his annual Rock Nation brunch this year because Diddy used to be a regular guest, and he didn't want to have to explain to him why he was disinvited. But is there any evidence from these claims about Jay-Z being implicated in Diddy's alleged criminal operation? And is 50 Cent hinting that he knows something more about Jay and Diddy's friendship? Let's break it down.
It's 2020, y'all. It's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a black billionaire's lunch.
So we all know 50 Cent is Diddy's biggest op in the industry, and also the only one who's not scared to call him out publicly. I mean, 50 has been doing this for literally years, long before Diddy got into this mess he's currently in. But there's another man on 50's radar, none other than Diddy's now former BFF, Jay-Z. Now, some people are saying 50 is trolling Jay because they had beef back in the day, and he is just being extra petty the only way 50 knows how to be. But see, it's not just 50 who questioned why Jay-Z stayed so close to Diddy all these years. Multiple insiders have previously alleged that this is a case of birds of a feather flock together. And then when you take into account that before Diddy, Jay's other BFF was none other than Mr. Robert Kelly, well, you can't help but wonder, how does Jay pick his friends? Also, remember how Dame Dash revealed that Jay-Z knew what R. Kelly did to Aaliyah, and he still went and recorded a joint album with him.
They're already destroyed, but then years later they tried to do the tour. The best of both. Yeah, but it still didn't work out. But you notice I wasn't a part of any of that, and the karma happens. But the thing I didn't understand is I was like, I know I'm not with that. And because of the moral challenge and him choosing one way, I knew morally we weren't the same.
I mean, that fact alone speaks volumes about Jay's character. But then Jaguar Wright joined the chat, and she went a step further, alleging that the reason Jay-Z stuck by R. Kelly's side was because he was guilty of the same things.
And he was working with R. Kelly, and they were making so many records together. You know, they made all of those records together. They both Aaliyah. They shared so much in common.
And then, in another more recent interview, Jaguar said Jay-Z might be even worse than Diddy. The only difference being that Jay moves in silence, and he's not as sloppy as Diddy.
Sean Carter is worse.
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
He's smarter. He's patient. He's not sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
He been lining up people he calls friends and stepping to the side while they get hit by the guillotine for 30 years.
So now that it looks like it's officially over for Jay-Z's longtime friend Diddy, people are naturally wondering how much Jay-Z knew about Diddy's double life and his alleged depraved crimes. As you all know by now, the feds raided Diddy's 2 homes in Miami and LA earlier this week, and they apparently took boxes and bags full of evidence. Diddy has now broken his silence on the raid and accused the feds of using excessive force. He also denied all allegations that have been been made against him and complained about being a victim of a witch hunt. In a statement to E! News, Diddy's attorney Aaron Dyer said, "Yesterday there was a gross overuse of military-level force as search warrants were executed at Mr. Combs' residences. There is no excuse for the excessive show of force and hostility exhibited by authorities or the way his children and employees were treated." Diddy's lawyer also claimed that Diddy already spoke to and cooperated with authorities and clarified that no members of the Combs family have been arrested. This unprecedented ambush, paired with an advanced, coordinated media presence, leads to a premature rush to judgment of Mr. Combs and is nothing more than a witch hunt based on meritless accusations made in civil lawsuits. The lawyer added, "There has been no finding of criminal."
I just got some more crazy information for y'all, so pay attention. This lady right here is the founder and CEO of Roc Nation, who's also very aware of all the crimes that Jay-Z and Diddy has been committing. But who exactly is this lady? Her name is Desiree Perez. Y'all remember this drug lord, Griselda Blanco, right? Desiree Perez got caught with 35 keys of her cocaine in Miami. Yes, this was way back in 1994. And in exchange to avoid jail time, she had to agree to wear a wire and become an informant for the DEA. But not only that, Trump pardoned this lady in 2021. Why? Let's see. The reason why is because since her conviction, Ms. Perez has taken full accountability for her actions and has turned her life around. She has been gainfully employed and has been an advocate for criminal justice reform in her community. And y'all remember when Meek Mill was fighting for his life over that incident where he was riding bikes through Philly and all that? You see her right there in the middle? Yes, she's a part of that. She helped him get out of jail as long as well with Jay-Z. So basically, she turned her life completely around just to fall in line as a target once again within this Diddy case with Jay-Z. What y'all think is gonna happen?
This show motherfucking city, nigga. Put your Rockefeller style in the air. Put your diamonds in the air.
Say it ain't so, Jigga.
Queen Bee may not be seeing her husband for a very long time. The cops have been all over Diddy's business lately, and in their recent investigations, it looks like Jay-Z is allegedly one of Diddy's partners in crime when it comes to engaging in wild freak-offs.
No.
Now the cop allegedly sat Jay-Z in custody, and things aren't looking good for him. Keep watching till the end of this video to see just now Jay-Z arrested in connection to Diddy's freak-offs. Trust me, you don't want to miss this.
Hey, what, puppy? Your life is in danger. Because you know the secrets, who's involved in that little secret room you guys participate in.
Okay, at this point, we have to give it to 50 Cent for always asking the important questions and staying committed to trolling Diddy. Because really, where are Diddy's friends when he needs them? Where is Jay-Z? I mean, he's had over a week to put out a statement, share a meme, GIF, or literally anything to show support for his dear friend Diddy, since his homes got raided by Homeland Security and his children were put in cuffs. But it's been radio silence from Hov since then, and 50 Cent has been asking questions. A day after Diddy's homes got raided, 50 shared a photo of Jay-Z on a milk carton with the caption, "Anybody seen Jay?" Puff said he ain't answering his phone, LOL. Then he shared another post with a photo of Jay-Z waving, captioned, "Here is Jay-Z last reported seen waving at Puffy Jet." I'm not even gonna lie. It's crazy that Jay-Z has left Diddy hanging because everything seemed cool when Diddy used to host all those all-white parties that Jay-Z and Beyonce used to attend all the time.
I'm gonna have a drink to forget about this.
They finally get a chance to run. Then it start feeling fun. All of a sudden, everybody don't remember nothing. No, that lost you. No, I don't want to do that.
No, but wait.
They shot me, then shot at the ambulance.
Yeah, but wait.
No, this ain't right. They go, no.
Okay, so the case is...
Let me ask you a question. How much you think it costs to kill somebody?
Nowadays, couple stacks. Yeah, couple stacks.
Why would it cost so much to go through the court proceeding?
If there's anything we know about 50, it's that he is fearless, and he doesn't care. Apparently suggesting that Jay-Z and Diddy are closer than simply business associates, 50 Cent's latest remarks have sent the internet into a frenzy.
We got, hey. You can get down, nigga. You can get down. It's all good. This a real special moment, ain't it? Come on, you can get something.
This a real special moment,
Let's
ain't
go.
it?
Hey. Bought more jewelry.
For Louis V, my mama couldn't
Get through to me.
You and me. I'm just saying how I feel, man. I ain't one of the... I guess the money should have changed them.
I guess I should have forgot where I came from.
Wait till I get my money right. Suicide door. This is my life, homie, you decide. They say I'm told with so much emphasis.
And if that wasn't enough to keep the internet on edge, given an abundance of sexual assault accusations against Sean Diddy Combs, 50 is fueling rumors about Diddy's illegal activities, as well as how Clive Davis might be the immunity Diddy has been using for years.
You know, you would think that the idea of being surprised by an allegation of sexual misconduct with someone famous, you shouldn't be surprised anymore, but this one's kind of surprising. Rap star, hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs, right? He's been hit with a spate of lawsuits recently about his alleged conduct, but this one, the fifth one, is unlike any of the others. This is from a male music producer named Rodney Jones. Now, his allegation is Combs forced him to solicit sex workers and underage girls for sex. Okay. But also him, actually assaulted him and groomed him to have sex with other men. And there are a lot of salacious accusations too.
That's one of Diddy's MO. I know a former record executive during the time that they gave Donna Ross that anniversary in California. One of his former record executives met with him. And I guess he was trying to pray with him or whatever. But he tried to give him a pill. That's his MO. He just showed you his hand. That's his MO, bro.
So how do these three tie to one another? Here's everything you need to know. Although Jay-Z and Diddy have been friends for a long time and are both music industry billionaires, some in the industry, such as 50 Cent, have accused them of questionable behavior, such as getting rid of their competitors and sacrificing rivals in order to maintain their position of success.
There's so many
photos out there, but the one of you and Jay-Z really stands out to me. What was that moment? Do you remember that time?
Yeah, that was at one of my birthday parties, and I was just telling him I appreciated him coming. He was on tour, and he flew in private after one of his shows just to come to the party, and he had to fly back down. I was just telling him how much I appreciate it, you know, how much I value our friendship. People see us as competitors and different icons in the hip-hop game, but that was a moment of just two black brothers telling each other how much they appreciate each other.
And we call that picture a secret society. All we ask is trust.
I like that. I like that. Obviously, you know, this is a really sad time right now, but we're celebrating his life. Your thoughts right now on the situation and the timing of this tragedy?
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's just somebody that changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Somebody I'll always love and cherish.
You all remember when we said Diddy is fighting tooth and nail to make sure he doesn't go down alone? Well, it looks like his plans are finally succeeding because he just brought undeniable evidence of how Jay-Z allegedly unalived his mistress, Kathy White, to protect Beyonce. Allegedly, Kathy White got pregnant for Jay-Z and was threatening to do a tell-all interview about the affair around the same time Beyonce also announced that she was pregnant. And thinking of the absolute chaos Kathy's tell-all would be, Jay-Z made the obvious choice and decided to delete his mistress. Sources are now saying Diddy has strong evidence that can prove everything that went down, so Jay's days as a free man might be counted. Y'all better get comfy because we are about to break this down. So, there has been a lot of noise about how Diddy is planning to expose all his partners in crime from back in the day now that the lawsuits are getting more serious, and every day feels like one day closer to jail time. The latest update on Diddy supposedly ratting out everyone he has a history with is that he is exposing Jay-Z for unaliving his mistress, Kathy White, to protect Beyonce. If the name Kathy White does not sound familiar to you, it's because someone somewhere did a very good job of scrubbing her off the internet, and streets are saying that person is Jay-Z. For those of y'all that don't know who Kathy is, well, Kathy White, also known as Corey or Coriana, was a model and fitness expert who also ran her own PR firm, White Label PR. She used to hang around many celebrities, and she was actually close with a number of them, like Claudia Jordan and Jason Lee. In fact, Claudia Jordan, who has been described as a known homewrecker, used to join Kathy White in dating married men, and by that I mean stinking rich married men. Kathy herself is known to have admitted that she's here for a good time, not a long time. Unless a man has a net worth of at least $50 million, she won't pay him any attention. So, you can see how Jay-Z must have been the perfect match for her, even though they supposedly started dating long before he and Beyonce tied the knot. Rumors about the alleged affair between Jay-Z and Kathy sparked after Kathy and her BFF Claudia White were spotted at a Las Vegas nightclub partying with Jay-Z and Diddy. In fact, Jay-Z allegedly bought Kathy a $25,000 pair of Louis Vuitton shoes to wear that evening. Sources also reported that Jay was very particular about keeping the relationship low-key, so he would do things like ask her to bring a couple of friends along for a ride so it wouldn't look like they were a thing, which is what he did that evening. While they were in Vegas, Jay also reportedly took Kathy on a trip to the Bellagio casino, asking her to bring a few friends to their table. It looks like Jay was really taking care of Kathy, so much so that her friend Claudia Jordan was reportedly jealous of how Kathy always seemed to pull all the wealthier ballers and how she had over $100,000 worth of bags and $200,000 worth of shoes, and how she could just randomly buy her friend a $3,000 Louis Vuitton bag. So Jay was definitely doing right by Kathy. Well, until he started seeing her as a liability, and that's why it's interesting that in 2020, a blind item from Crazy Days and Nights said, "This A-list host model is also an actress. Our host has always stayed quiet about the death of her friend, but has become more convinced over the years that the permanent A-list rapper had her friend killed. It just seemed too convenient that he wanted her out of the picture, and shortly after he said that, the friend ended up dead." It was then revealed that the A-list host was Claudia Jordan, Kathy's friend, and the rapper was Jay-Z. Well, as the saying goes, all that happens in the dark will eventually come to light. It didn't take long for people to start putting two and two together and figuring out that Kathy was Jay's mistress.
Jay-Z has thrown major shade on 50 Cent after he was accused of being involved with Diddy. 50 Cent trolled Jay-Z over the Diddy police raids this week, and he claimed Jay is not answering his phone ever since the Diddy raid happened. Diddy's homes were raided by federal agents on March 25th in the afternoon as part of an ongoing trafficking investigation, and as the rapper faces multiple mounting lawsuits and accusations of abuse. 50 Cent decided to take aim at Jay on Instagram and highlighted his failure to speak publicly on the drama. In a public Instagram post, 50 Cent slammed Jay and said, "Anybody seen Jay?" Puff said the guy ain't answering his phone. This caused an immense amount of backlash for Jay because people are accusing him of being in on it with Diddy. One fan said, "It's an open secret that Jay-Z is just as bad as Diddy. The only difference is that Jay-Z has more connections to be able to get away with things more than Diddy can. It won't last forever. He'll be exposed for what he is one day." Another fan said, "Jay-Z is the worst out of any celebrity. I can't wait until everyone sees him for what he really is." I'm glad 50 Cent Cent is calling him out and putting pressure on him. He's the realest guy in the industry for sure. And finally, one more fan said, if I were 50 Cent, I would not speak out on this stuff. It could end your life. It's not worth it. The possible repercussions are too big. On another note, I think Jay-Z is guilty. It's obvious. He dated Beyonce when she was really young too. How does he keep getting away with this stuff? And now Jay seems to have thrown shade on 50 Cent. Just a few days after 50 dissed Jay and accused him of not answering his phone, Jay made an Instagram comment. A quote was posted on Instagram saying, "Rumors are spread by jealous people." Jay commented underneath this with simply a period. Although this comment was short and subtle, it's obviously Jay's way of saying that 50 Cent is starting malicious rumors about him because he's jealous of Jay's fame and fortune. Rumors have surfaced for years that 50 isn't that rich anymore, so maybe it's also Jay's way of saying 50 is making up these rumors to get clout and try and make money because his music career isn't thriving as much as before. For this video's comment question, do you think Jay is innocent?
We did not look hard enough.
Remember Aaliyah's album cover?
Age ain't nothing but a number. Sitting back there like Perv Master.
I mean, I wasn't there. You know, I ain't have nothing to do with that.
They made a song together called Not Guilty. Anybody that knows what happened to my girl that with me should not be with homie. Period.
Even as new allegations came out, Jay looked the other way.
Kelly is accused of videotaping himself having with an underage girl. Prosecutors maintain the girl in the video was as young as 13 when it was made.
I mean, I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that. I know I ain't have nothing to do with it.
Hold up. Did Diddy just throw everybody under the bus to save himself from going to jail? Child, this whole mess with Diddy just took a very unexpected turn because word on the street is his ring is much bigger than we initially thought. Apparently, other well-known celebrities have also been cashing in on it by giving him all the resources he needs to carry out these activities, so they can also get a percentage of it. Some of the names that Diddy reportedly told the police: J-Lo, Young Miami, and Jay-Z. Diddy has no plans of going down alone, and he's dragging everybody along with him.
2020, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a black billionaire
poison me, and by the way, y'all done already fuck with me so much. Y'all already black mirrored me. You already made everybody think I'm crazy. You already took my family away. You already separated all my friends. I don't got no celebrity friends. Because when I was on TV, on Instagram saying, I don't know where my child is, and the Kardashians kidnapped my daughter in public, and I didn't have the address of my child, none of these niggas that want to say something
Travis
now.
gave you the address, though, right?
Travis gave me the address. Right. But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, fuck you. Hold on. Okay. All you fake hard niggas, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who, cause you can't shoot nobody anyway. And the reason why you got talk is cause you did a deal, you fucking fed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta come at me, cause part of the deal for you to be a do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you gonna go pull my coat card. So y'all niggas shut the fuck up about me.
Y'all, the drama just got crazy. Y'all need to sit down for this because Diddy just came out to expose Jay-Z now. And it looks like he might be trying to take Jay-Z down with him. Y'all know how Diddy has gotten himself into a whole lot of legal trouble and also is getting canceled by the industry. But as a result of this, Jay-Z has gone above and beyond to distance himself. And Diddy is out for revenge. So allegedly, he came out with some heavy receipts. Y'all know how Jay-Z has been accused of cheating on Beyonce, well, umpteen times? Well, Diddy is now bringing some seriously interesting evidence about how Jay-Z allegedly unalives his mistresses to cover his tracks and avoid getting exposed. Yeah, go on ahead and get your teacups because this brew is wild. And I'm about to spill this tea like there's no tomorrow. Is Diddy really trying to send Jay-Z to prison? Now, y'all know how they say that misery loves company? Well, Diddy is proof that this saying is true because word on the street says that he might be trying to take down his former bestie Jay-Z. It appears that the bromance between these two men has soured. It allegedly had to do with how Jay-Z has gone over and beyond to distance himself from Diddy because of the mess that Diddy currently found himself in. Now, I don't think I need to get into too much detail about Diddy and his current situation, because I'm pretty sure y'all all saw my videos about how he's been sued about 5 times by 5 different people for alleged SA. That's not the sort of thing that celebs want their fans to think about them. It goes without saying that Jay-Z doesn't want to be associated with this situation because it'll make him look bad by association. Now, for those of you who don't know, Jay-Z and Diddy have been besties since the 90s. They're so close that Jay-Z is the only person that Diddy allows to call him by his first name.
There's only one person. Oh, go on. And I call him Sean. That's Jay-Z. We call each other Sean. Okay. Yeah. Nobody else could call me Sean. He's the only person who's Sean approved. There's not a single person that outside of family. That should be outside of my mother. Okay. That should be calling me Sean.
Diddy was also a constant face at Jay-Z's annual Rock Nation brunch, but Diddy probably thought that Jay-Z would be one of the very few people who would stick beside him and probably try to pull a few strings here and there to help Diddy get through the situation. But Jay-Z says psych and has left Diddy hanging ever since, just left in the cold. Well, Diddy is done sitting silently and taking hit after hit, with his reputation tanking further and further, especially since he has some interesting and honestly kinda juicy tea about Jay-Z and how he's allegedly been guilty of doing something that would get him crucified on social media. Now, we should have saw this coming, because after Cassie fueled the first lawsuit against Diddy, Jaguar Wright made a bold claim about how Jay-Z was the true villain that everybody thought that Diddy was. She went on to claim that Jay-Z allegedly has a lot of skeletons in his closet, and he's been super smart and knows how to cover his tracks, and that's why he had never gotten exposed or sued like Diddy, who had been sloppy.
Sean Carter is worse.
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
He's smarter. He's patient. He's not sloppy. This pussy been lining up people he calls friends and stepping to the side while they get hit by the guillotine for 30 fucking years.